Take a look. How do you guys feel about this right here? Can y'all see it? Okay, y'all can. Ag and Archmage confirming that you can kind of skip Oath progression and Oath. What? Did not click on Broski's on stream. But yeah, how do you feel about it? So like, you can skip progression with knowledge. That's the idea. If you have enough knowledge, you can just skip it if you've already obtained it. So if it's your first time getting it, you can't skip the progression. But if you've already maxed out an Oath, the idea is for future builds, you can just like pay with knowledge and just get your progression. What do y'all think? Skipping Oath prog's dumb. That's kind of mid. Good, but yeah, so chat. The main thing that people I'd say would use this for, contractor progression, very annoying. Arc Order, y'all know what Arc Order's progression is? Doing Chaser like 4 or 5 times. who wants to do that? So that one is also like a big time saver. Dawnwalker, not necessarily, but having to do layer 2 to get your medallion, you can skip that potentially. Blind Seer, having to like look for 5 freshies, you can skip that with knowledge. I think that's a pretty, yeah. Link Strider, I think Link Strider is a little more annoying too. You can skip that with knowledge. They might do that only if you've already done it though. If it's your first time, they're gonna make you do the quest. So I think that's honestly fine. Pretty cool idea. So yeah, there's like a lot of people who tell me what's it called? I was like reading comments on like a video of like a progression video. It was like people complaining about progression. And like some people were saying like, oh, I don't want to do the Oath quest again for certain things because like people want to make contractor builds, right? But like contractor is it's just annoying to get. It just takes a long time. So you get people you get like, you know what I mean? You still got to spend knowledge though. So you have to be careful when like Shrine of Ordering and shit like that. But yeah, but who actually goes Link Strider? There are a couple people. Link Strider I think got nerfed. People, what was happening, Fallen, is that like people would tag multiple. Like, there'd be multiple Link Striders tagging one person and, like, healing them. And it would be, like, heal botting. They would constantly, like, just keep that one guy alive. Nah, bro. Link Strider's still OP? Yeah, it is. It's a great concept. I definitely back this. Getting any Oath is so damn boring after the first time. I'd actually use... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree. I think that'd be pretty good. And I honestly, I was talking to Ark about it. Me and Ark were talking about, like, what would be, like, a good knowledge amount to, like, skip progression. In my opinion, as long as you have enough after you Shrine of Order. Because a lot of people are going to Shrine of Order. Bro, imagine it's like 15 I was going to say 15 time. 15 knowledge to like skip your Oath progression. You're only at 10 knowledge because you just use Shrine of Order. So I said, as long as it's enough after Shrine of Order. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, I said 10. I said 5 or 10 sounds good to me. To skip Oath prog altogether to get straight to the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're usually at 10 knowledge at the end. So 10 knowledge again, like you'll be at 0. I think that's fine. It shouldn't skip all of it. Some people say like it could also be like it's 2 knowledge every skip. So like for every, like for example, every talent and master you need, it's like 2 knowledge per. So you can get like, you can skip certain parts of it and then do like the last part if you don't want to use all your knowledge. Could be that. What about Echoes? I think Echoes isn't as good because here's the thing about Echoes, right? The thing I don't really like. Echoes, you have to go in and like purposely wipe a specific way to get the currency back. If you're low on Echoes, what you have to do is you have to go on and like constantly do the same cycle of like min-maxing wiping. That's it. If you're at 0 Echoes, you go in, you like go in as a deep bound, give yourself all the modifiers, cook an urchin, make a deal with the Shrine of Blasphemy, and then you wipe. And do that for like 20, 30 minutes. I don't think that's, you know what I mean, right? Like that doesn't seem appealing. In my opinion, I think Echoes, initially a cool idea, but perhaps executed not in the best way. You can argue that it wasn't executed very well because now it's kind of like a system, like if you want to pass down your shit, now you just have to wipe a bunch of times, and that doesn't sound that interesting, or you know what I mean, like it doesn't sound very incentivizing. Me personally, if I could see like a way they could rework it, I would do it more like how they do Termite and what's it called? It's like a survivalist talent that like it makes your flint infinite. It's one of those talents, and so my idea would be like, it's like related to how a roguelike actually has unlocks. and like meta progression. Once you do something, you unlock it permanently, right? So for example, this would literally be my example, right? Let's just say it was like the starter weapons, right? This would be a way I do it. Make a build with light, heavy, like make a power 20 build with one light weapon, one medium weapon, one heavy weapon. And then once you do it, because those are like the 3 starter ones, right? Once you do that, you unlock all of them. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you unlock the Way of Neve. Well, Way of Neve is different. I mean, you unlock the Great Sword one, you unlock the Rapier, you unlock like the guns. You know what I mean, right? And then you're done with that. Or like, what is it called? The one where you unlock like the starter kit. The quest could be like, oh, craft all your starter kit items, and then then like kill a Sharko. You know what I mean, right? Like something light like that, right? And then bam, you unlock it. But right now, what it is that players will like look up how to get echoes really quickly. It'll be like 300 echoes in 10 minutes, and then it's just you repeating the same thing again, instead of actually playing the game and playing how. Because the point of echoes was, oh, we're rewarding your character for wiping, but what it should be is like, oh, you're rewarding a character for like doing different things in the game, and then you get unlocks based off of trying different things. Because that's what echoes was supposed to. You know what I mean? Like you get incentivized to wipe your character, but now it's just a farm. You know what I mean? Stop sugarcoating it. I said it sucks. I don't like it. I don't think it's the best idea. Oof, that hurts. Echo farming is so easy when you just get Jet Striker out of W rank trial of 1 and wipe. That's all I do. Yeah, I know you can do that, but I'm saying like it's not. I don't think it's the most. I don't think it does what it's supposed to do in the best way possible. Does that make sense? What I miss about Hell Mode, to summarize, they added a new mob. I was told that it was very difficult. We tried it with like 10 people. We kind of steamrolled it. So the conclusion of the Hell Mode thing was ask Archmage to fix the mobs not being corrupted and make them all corrupted. That way it's a good bit more difficult. Then add boosted rewards to like kind of catch up Hell Mode to the times, which would be a guaranteed 3-star Diver's Light Plate and like 1 to 2 Diluvian level items in the Hell Mode chest. And that would be the fix. And I think that would get people playing Hell Mode a little bit more. Because now you have like, you can get Diluvian items without needing to, you know what I mean, go all the way to wave 50, which can take like 30 minutes, depending on 20-30 minutes. Now you can just get like a quick team, maybe kill Hell Mode in like 10-15 faster, you know what I mean? And get guaranteed equipment. Yeah, the Brood Lords was like the new thing that made it like new, you know what I mean? What's your opinion on new Echo upgrades like starting tools? If they want to. Hey, in my opinion, I think they should leave Echoes as is and delve more into the tier of Termite and like, what's it called? Termite, Survivalist Kit or whatever it's called. Survival Kit. They should add more talents that, in my opinion, you have to go out and do different things for. I think the only complaint that you can kind of see, but like, I don't know if that's a good reason for them not to do it. People would be like, oh, I just want to get the talent anyway. I don't want to have to go out and unlock it. People basically saying they don't want to do it. And they want to skip the part and just get the thing immediately, which is what all weeklies have basically been. Whenever they add new shit and new talents, besides very few exceptions, you pretty much automatically get it. Where I would hope that, especially after Conquest, what I think really what they should do, Conquest drops, bam, bunch of new content. Weeklies after Conquest, at least for like a month or 2 or 3, things you have to unlock, and they can tie that into Conquest, Diluvian, etc. Right? It could be like they could have some really interesting ones too. I don't know what they could do. It could be like beat Hell Mode without going below 80% health. That sounds like that sounds tough. You got to be locked in, but then it gives you like a new talent that you can unlock. That's it. Nothing like no new legendary weapon that like fucking has 7 crits and 1 shots. No, right. It's like, oh, now you unlocked a new PvE talent that you can get for future builds by like basically like Chain of Perfection, except like basically like Chain of Perfection, except it's for build making. I don't know, but maybe people don't like Chain of Perfection. I don't know. Maybe people don't want that. I could be wrong. I just think that'd be a bit more interesting than just dropping new talents and we get, because like the cycle is always like, oh, let's just say they drop like some new mantra. There's like 7 videos on it on YouTube, hour 1, and then for the rest of the week it's like, right? Whereas when Chain of Perfection dropped, you know what happened, right? Chain of Perfection, in terms of its usage, and people talking about it, it lasted way longer. They were like, what Chain of Perfection does, how to cheese Chain of Perfection. Then eventually it was like what Chain of Perfection does for PvE builds. That lasted way longer. Now that's also because of the nature of Chain of Perfection, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like there's more to discuss about Chain of Perfection's unlock method and then Chain of Perfection itself, right? That's why I think it's more interesting because you get more people making like new methods and more content, more people come to the game, the cycle. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to yap. I'm tired of yapping.
If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to go click on these other videos, man. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.